We're at the Branch Area Career Center in the Collision Repair. We have Mr. Dwayne Wagner with us. Dwayne, how are you doing today?
Tim? Good.
I'm doing great. Well, we're going to talk about a variety of projects here because I know you guys do a lot of body work on various cars and trucks, and one of the cars we're going to talk about is right here, the little Willie. But you also do a variety of other things. We're going to talk about that Coke machine. Let's start with the restoration of this vehicle right here.
Okay. This is a 1948 Willys Jeep. It started, I'm going to say around 48 or 47 when they made these Jeeps available to the public, and this is one of them and one of the first ones that came out with that. And what we've done with this is we started with just a frame, and then we've got a new tub or body with it, new parts, and what we've done is we power washed the frame, cleaned it up, put some coating on that. And then what the students did is they refinished all these parts. Now we're in the process of putting it back together and restoring it to get it back on the road.
So now, will you have the students do all of that type of work then?
Yep, they'll be doing all the body work, all the painting, and all the stuff on it. Yeah.
And coordinating this, do you have to go out and find various parts, or you have a manufacturer that you can go to that has older parts like this?
What we did is the owner of this vehicle, there's a company in Ohio that you can give them the VIN number and they can match it up, and they actually remanufacture the parts for it. So these are all new parts that have been remanufactured for it. So we don't get involved with it too much. We let the customer do a lot of running for us because we just don't have time with the students.
All right, now we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, and that's Coca-Cola. Now you guys are restoring a Coke machine. Tell me what you're doing here. All
right, this one is actually done. This Coke machine is a 1948, which is the same year as the Willys Jeep. This Coke machine actually went through a fire. This was given to my parapro, Tim Gipple. His grandpa had it in a barn, and it had sat for numerous years. And when they brought it in, they tore it all apart. The compressor still worked, the Freon was still good in it, and there was some things inside that they had to get. And what we did is they stripped it down. We had to do some metal fabrication, some welding on it, and go ahead and prep the metal and everything and refinish it on that part. Yep.
So we talk about collision repair. The skills that I learned here at the BACC can really go into a whole wide range of industry. I mean, this has nothing to do with cars, but yet you're talking about metal, you're talking about painting, you're talking about refinishing, you're talking about the inner workings. So it all kind of goes hand in hand.
It ties together, and if you look at the on TV, the American Restoration and what they do in their company and everything, you look at it, this is the same type of thing, and it's a spin-off off our program. I try to get my students to think outside the box, okay? And one of them is, you can restore vehicles or work on damaged vehicles in collisions. This is another avenue, and then last week we went to Duncan Aviation, which they refurbish jets, okay? And what happens there is they have a paint booth, Tim, that is larger than our whole center put together, that a jet goes in, and they actually strip it down, sand it down, prep it, get it ready, and refinish it.
So when you're talking about careers coming out of collision repair, it's just a wide range.
Oh, it is. It's very broad, and there's a shortage of well-trained technicians in the collision repair industry, and stuff like this. You know, a person could be an entrepreneur, start up a company where they're refurbishing things like this. There's a market for it.
Or I can just be a design painter. So somebody does all the work, and then I could do all the painting, and you'll learn that here too.
Right, the refinishing of it. Yeah. So everything, if you look around, everything has a coating on it, and this is something that has a coating on it, and we refinish this.
Biggest question is, does the machine truly work?
Tim, I will buy you a Coke. And if you look at 5 cents, I can afford that on a teacher's salary. Hopefully we get a raise. All right, watch this. Go ahead and pull her out there.
Works perfect.
Nice and cold. Cheers.
Hey, cheers. As they say, this Coke's for you from the Collision Repair at the Branch Area Career Center. For BACC TV and Mr. Dwayne Wagner, I'm Tim Hart.